So the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser is excellent to travel with because it is a solid, so you can travel through security, you can put it in your carry-on. So the first thing I'm going to clean is my Beauty Blender. And then I just take it and I rub it in here like this. And then I take that soap and I kind of push it in there. And this does a really good job of cleaning the Beauty Blender, but the Beauty Blender kind of stains with makeup, so it will never be completely pink again. I'm just pushing that in. I'm trying to be kind of gentle so I don't get little tears in the blender, which just sort of happens. And then I'm going to squeeze it all out. And you want to use hot or at least warm water because you're trying to get all the oils out too that were from on your face and in the product. Cold water will not get those out. And that's what that looks like clean. Like I said, it does kind of stain. So now I'm going to show you how to clean a brush with the solid cleanser. So again, I'm going to get it a little bit wet in the water. And then I'm going to swirl it around in here to get some soap on it. And then I'm going to take the lid and then swirl it around here to get it clean. So I'm not mushing that dark eyeshadow into the cleanser. And then I'm going to take it and squeeze it out this way. I'm also holding the brush down so that the water doesn't get inside where the glue is and make the bristles loose, because I want my brushes to last as long as possible. So next I'm going to show you how to clean a brush that has a bunch of glitter on it, because you definitely don't want to get glitter in your thick cleanser. Okay, so here's one I used for New Year's Eve. So it's got some chunky little glitter in it. So what I do is I take the back of the brush and I get a little bit of the cleanser on there, and then I'm going to put it on the back of the container. And I'm going to get this guy a little bit wet with the water I've got on here, and then mush it into here. And this way you're not getting glitter stuck into the solid part over here, because you don't want to get that in your Beauty Blender and be getting glitter into your foundation every time you put it on, because that's really hard to get out. Yeah, and you don't want to get this really, really dark eyeshadow into your solid beauty cleanser either, because you don't want to get that in your foundation. So that's why it's good to use the top of the cap. Okay, so what if you're out traveling and you don't have any soap? Any of the Beauty Blender soap? I would recommend using some antibacterial, just hand soap, or you can use a little bit of your shampoo, baby shampoo if you have it. But if you're traveling, you know, chances are there's probably at least a bar of soap or something in the hotel you're staying in. So I'm gonna use this antibacterial soap for the next one. So all I'm gonna do is just squirt it in my hand, and then I'm gonna take the next brush and just kind of swirl it around in my hand here. And this is going to get all the bacteria out, which is what you want to do. Just squeezing out the bristles. So another technique that I do at home a lot when I'm cleaning my brushes, so if you're at a friend's house or at your family's house, you might be able to do this, is I take some dish soap, which again is antibacterial, and pour it in a cup, and then use some olive oil, just whatever kind of olive oil you have on hand. So the dish soap, it's going to be an antibacterial cleanser, and then the olive oil is going to condition the bristles so that they stay nice and soft. So I'm just going to swirl a little bit in the combination here, and then I'm going to rub it around in the back of my hand so that I can keep using that cup. Okay, so now I'm going to take a bigger bronzer brush. This one's really dirty because I haven't cleaned it in a long time. I'm trying to get it from all angles to really get that soap deep in there. This is another reason why I like using the solid Beauty Blender cleanser, because I hate getting my hands all pruny doing this, especially when you have a lot of brushes, but that cleanser's not cheap, and this is. Wow, I did not even remember that this brush was white. I thought it was light brown. Yikes, okay. And when I'm at home, I do use the MAC Liquid Brush Cleaner, which is the pink one. And that works nicely too. I usually squirt it on a little bit of paper towel like this, or a makeup rag, and then I rub my brush back and forth in it. And I do that while I'm doing my makeup if I need to do a quick spot clean on a brush. But olive oil is also a great makeup remover if you forget yours, or you're having some makeup that's really stubborn to get off. I was wearing falsies like every day around Christmas, and I had a ton of glue buildup around my eyes that would not come off. And I used a little bit of the olive oil just out of the cupboard, and I rubbed it on there very gently, and it helped me slide it right off. Oh yes, looks like Milani Luminoso up in here.